Welcome to Awakening Weekly Devotional. My name is PR. I'm with Grace Awakening Ministries. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe, hit the notification button, smash the like button. So today we're going to talk about motivation. I'm here to motivate you guys. We're here every Monday. Just keep on tuning in. The motivation is very important in our walk. We need motivation. We need someone to lift us up. The best one is Jesus. When we seek the Lord and read His Word, it's so motivating. We need the motivation to keep us going. It's not an easy walk. Um, I mean, it's that narrow road. We stay on that narrow road, but at the end, it's worth it. We need motivation in our lives. If it could be from a loved one or someone that encourages us. Even Jesus Christ. Read His Word, read the Gospel. It motivates you to keep on going in this life. I know times could get hard. I know things come up. Stuff happens to our finances. We lose a loved one. But we still need to get out of that funk. Eventually. Even if you guys are grieving or anything that's going on in your life, we need to step out of it and get motivated. And if you see somebody that's seeking the Lord, or even just stuck in drug addiction, motivate them. That's what God's called us to release the gospel and to release motivation. Uplift somebody out of what they're in. Pull them out of the pit. God calls us to spread the gospel and to motivate others, fellowship with others. It's very important in our walk. We need to motivate. In the context of Christianity, our motivation often stems for love for God and a desire to serve others. If you want to encounter with God, serve others. Help others out. And God will give you an encounter that you would never, ever imagine is possible. He'll speak to you. He'll show you the way, basically. he'll come into your dreams. He asks us to be servants for the Lord. It's always great to serve others and motivate others, and just to help them with their walk. In Colossians 3:23 encourages us, whatever you do, work heartily. We have to do it with all our heart. Like today, I just had a meeting, a YouTube meeting, or not YouTube, a Zoom meeting with my fellow brothers, and a lot of them are doing something with all their hearts. You could just tell. You could just tell that they're men of God and women of God, and they're doing it with all their hearts. But that's what the Scripture calls us to do. Do things with all of your heart. Do your ministry. Even with your kids, lift them up. Do it heartedly with your whole heart, as the Lord. So the Scripture says, "As for the Lord and not for men." So we do this for God. It's not for men. Man will let you down, especially if you're following like a prophet or someone that's highly that's lifted up on a platform. They will let you down. The man will let you down, even a pastor. But Jesus will never let you down. He's always here with you. He's always here with us. He loves us so much. He puts us on a firm foundation. All we have to do is open up our hearts and be receiving. It's good to receive, what God is giving us. This reminds us that our efforts should be driven by a commitment to honor God in all aspects of our life. So everything that we do, we have to honor the Lord. Be respectful to our King. He gave us life. Wow, that's big. We're here because of Him. For a God that gives life, we have to give Him honor and respect Him, and do everything in an honor fashion. Take your authority as well. If He puts you in a position, it's because He did it. So you take your authority and be lit on fire of whatever position he puts you in. Be motivated, so this word is to motivate you guys. You have a loving God that loves you so much, and wants to take you to higher places. All you have to do is give him a chance. Whatever you're struggling with, put it down. Our flesh makes us think like, man, I need to take one more hit, or I need to have one more beer. Oh, I'm missing out on something out there. But the truth of the matter is, you're not missing out on anything. And the enemy wants to keep you right there so you can keep doing it. But as soon as you put that thing down, whatever it is, I swear, man, that spirit comes in, and you feel clean, and you see clean, and you feel cleansed, and you can see again. Especially when you get the knowledge of the word, then you can open up your eyes. All you have to do is put it down for 2 days, and then you'll start to see clear again, and then 3 days, and then 4 days, and all of a sudden a month goes by, and you feel good. Start going to the gym. Like say you're trying to stop smoking or alcohol or whatever. Just try it. 2 days, 3 days. Try to get through the week. Open up the word, and I guarantee you'll start to see clear and clean again. This is some motivation for you guys. I done it. I was an addict since I was 12 years old. That's a very young age, but it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. But I put it down, and man, I felt like I was walking on eggshells. But all of a sudden, the sky got bluer, and I could hear the birds chirping. It's just you could hear God in everything, like just the wind hitting the trees. You start to see clearer again. You start to think better. But yeah, you're taking on life. You will take on life with all the emotions. You feel everything. People drink beer just for they could numb themselves every day, because they can't handle life. They can't handle depression or whatever comes their way. So it brings depression and all that. So they drink. But when you stop all that stuff and you stay clean, I've been clean for 6 years, and you're taking on life raw. But you need God. You need Jesus. He's the one that fills you with the fire of God. He's the one that baptizes you with the fire of God. He's the one that lifts you up and motivates you, especially when you have other believers around you motivating you and cheering you on. Imagine what Jesus is doing. Imagine what God is doing in heaven. Yeah, one more year. Stay sober for another year. I got you. And especially when He starts answering your prayers, your faith starts to grow. Your faith grows stronger. You're like, wow, He's answering my prayers. My finances are fixed. He pulled me out of the pit. And man, that's motivation alone right there. So set clear goals. Define what you want to achieve spiritually and personally. That's very important. And then write it down and look at it. Look at your vision. Seek inspiration. Read scripture or books that uplift your spirit. If you need to lift up your spirit, read a book. Read the Bible is the best thing for me. Surround yourself with support. Engage with friends and groups that encourage you with growth. And I truly recommend going to church. Go to church on Sunday. Whenever they have those doors open, be there. That's the best place to be. Take your family. The man needs to lead and take their family. But that's the best place, or get into a Bible study. Lock yourself in. You're not alone. There's other believers out there that will uplift you and motivate you that you need. Well, I hope you guys got something out of this. God bless everybody. There's a little 5-minute prayer thing at the end of this. Please seek the Lord and soak in His presence. God bless you guys, and I'll see you next time. God bless.